This is crazy. That's my driveway right there, and it goes all the way up there. Well, what's up guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and it's time for another creek flood update. So the last video that you saw, the creek flooding, was shot on Friday. And on Friday we probably received somewhere between 7 and 9 inches of rain. Some places got as much as 10 to 13 inches. But here locally, probably 7 to 9 inches. And I shot a few clips. So I did that video. You guys saw me trapped kind of under the bridge right there where the rain come and got me and caught me down here and got trapped, me and the dogs. So that was at about 1 o'clock. Well, I went to work at 3, and when I left for work, the water had risen probably at least another 5 feet. So the place where I was standing under the bridge in the first video that you saw was underwater when I came back 2 hours later. I've got a ton of clips. The water actually made it all the way up here on my driveway. The creek is way down there. Water made it to here. I'll show you that. So before I do, this whole bottom over here, you see this whole area under here? See, it's dry ground. Well, check this out. Well, I just thought the water was high earlier. Check this out. This is crazy. I haven't seen water like this since 2015. So when I was down here earlier, I was actually standing down there, under where the water is now. I was standing down there. Water's still nowhere close to the bridge, but it's definitely high. So now I'm headed to work. Came down and filmed the video that you guys saw, and the water was at least 4 or 5 feet lower than it is right now. It's definitely creeping up higher on the other side over there. It's a lot of water. I mean, this is crazy. That's my driveway right there, and it goes all the way up there. This is nuts. It's gonna be a gorgeous day at work. I'm telling you, it's gonna be an awesome day. So tell me, what did you have to do to get to work today? Did you have to drive over a wall of water like this? I mean, no big deal, right? Just a little rain, just a little flood. We'll get there. So yeah, this whole area right here, 2 days ago, this is Sunday now, so that whole area right there was underwater. Probably most of the day Friday, part of the day Saturday. The water, as I said, was way up there where the debris stops. So the water's gone back down substantially, but with us getting close to 10 inches of rain over 2 days, woo, that mud was slippery. Basically what's going on right now, the creek has gone way down. The water level is way down from where it was. But we're about a mile and a half from the lake. The lake level has risen probably 8 or 9 feet. The lake's over full, so then what happens is the water backs up into the creek. So that's why we still have water standing on the driveway. But as you can see, it's not just roaring through here like it was last time. Still lots of water. But we have a few problems. Check this out. It was nice enough, you know, to leave us a really big mess right here on our driveway. So where I'm standing, this is my driveway. There's probably 2 feet of sand and mud over here. And on the other side, probably 2 to 3 feet deep in rock. But it looks like my dam held up pretty well. As you can see, the water's going over the top and not so much around on the left side. Let's go check that out real quick. So it looks like the dam held up pretty well. Obviously there's water going over here right now, not a lot. I actually didn't show you guys this, but we had a couple of yards of concrete left over during all of our patio projects, so I hauled concrete down here in the bucket of a backhoe, dumped it, and then shoveled it over there to kind of fill in the gaps. It looks like the flood kind of filled in some rock in here to help maybe hold the dam, kind of pull everything in here so that it'll hold water better. We'll see. Water's going over right now, but as you can tell, the water level's still, you know, well above where it normally is. But it's still here, so that's awesome. So yeah, still have a dam. Everything's still fairly well intact over here, held up really well. So my concrete guys haven't been able to come pick up their equipment, obviously, because it's been a major flood. Everything's destroyed around here. We'll do a tour kind of maybe in a video or two, show you around, show you all the damage from the flood, mostly our driveway. But I've still got a backhoe here, and I need to go clear this stuff out of my driveway. I got to get that back open. No, we can't drive across it yet. It's still too high. But as that water level drops, we'll be able to cross. I can get the rock, get the mud out of there, get a spot cleared up, and then I'm really thinking about going and getting my kayak and seeing if I can catch any fish in the creek today. I'm the only one home. Wife and kids are all off at a birthday party. I just got off work. Gotta get some work done. So we can put the kayak in the water and see if we can catch fish. Alright, well, never mind on that one. I just thought I was going to go in here and push all this mud out and go move all that rock. The water's still quite a bit deeper than I thought it was. We're still looking at least 3.5 feet deep out there on the driveway. And especially considering that that's not my piece of equipment back there, I'm not going to drive someone else's backhoe out in the water. So I guess we'll just go kayaking instead. Oh, what's it gonna be? I bet it's a sand bass, but I don't know that. Let's see. Come on, little fish. Well, let's go. Get up here. Oh, no, it's a bass. It's a little black bass. He nailed that little jig. Look at there. Check him out. That's not what we're after necessarily, but he'll work. Get back in the water, buddy. Uh-oh. I don't know what I got this time, but it's sure fighting this little spinning rod of mine pretty good. I think it's a bass. Oh, let's see. Here he comes. Oh, yeah. Man, these things fight like crazy. They're not huge. They're not just giant bass, but man, they fight like crazy. they just destroy that little jig of mine. But I mean, that thing right there's not even a pound. That's just a little old dinky bass. But they are fighting like crazy in this creek today. There's something swimming in the creek up here. I'm not sure yet if it's beaver or if it's one of those otters. He's just kind of chilling, swimming around. Try to get closer without spooking him, but he really hadn't paid any attention to me in this kayak because it's so quiet. Let's go see if we can get a better look. He was just up on the bank right there and he swam off that way. Well, he swam off. I don't know exactly where he went, but it was definitely a beaver because you can see right there is this little stick pile where he's been chewing the bark off of his sticks. Got a nice little platform built up right there. It's not a den. It's not. There's no underground den there or anything, but it's just kind of where he's been bringing sticks to feed. I'd like to see him up close though. He was just cruising around, chilling. Well, that was a successful evening spent alone after work, I guess. Got the kayak all loaded back up in Weston's truck because his truck is the one we decided to leave on this side of the creek. And on the other side of the creek, you can see back over there is my truck. And my wife's Suburban's not here right now, but they're on their way home. Just gonna hang out for a few minutes and wait for them to get back. So I really just want to say thank you. There's been so many people reach out to us, concerned about us, reach out to us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Just concerned that you know, for our safety and for what's going on with the creek and everything. And I understand that, and I really do appreciate it. I thank you so much. Yeah, this is a inconvenience. It kind of sucks. This kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. You can't cross your own driveway to get to your house because, well, we live on the other side of the creek. So how's that old saying go? Grandpa always said, if the Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, well, the creek rose. But that's all right. I don't get too worked up over these things. I try to stay positive. I mean, what good's it gonna do for me to get all stressed out and upset and mad because our driveway's blocked by a little bit of water? It's just minor stuff. Who cares? It's not a big deal. I personally, it really doesn't bother me at all as long as we've still got our new fancy bridge here. We park our vehicles on the other side and it rains. You know, it's just part of life for us. It's just kind of the way it is. I guess just because I grew up this way, this has always been home. This is pretty much what I've always known. That driveway has been there my entire life, and it's the way it is. I don't know. I don't get stressed out about it. Don't get too worked up about it. So I know Houston's going to be mad at me because he's fixing to get here and see the kayak in the truck. He'll know I went fishing without him. He's going to be upset, but it was really nice getting out here this evening and just paddling around. Go, from my driveway down at least a mile and a half, made it all the way down to the lake and back. It's just a super awesome stress reliever. The last few days at work have just been crazy and wild with all the rain and all the flooding and all the people running off the road everywhere. Crazy, wild couple days. But, getting to come home to this lifestyle. Not just growing food in the garden or just hunting or just fishing. It's family. I don't know if you can see Suburban's coming down the road now. It's It's our family. It's just how we live. What it did?
We got some groceries.
Groceries.
Groceries. He's putting on his socks.
What's up, dude?
I got it. On the kayak.
Nope.
Then what do you have?
Because I already did. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are it's going to look like this for a while.
Yep.
Daddy, did you catch anything?
I caught a couple little fish. Well, everyone made it home. Look at there. Patio has survived the storm safe and sound. It's just covered in leaves. But it's stayed good and moist. We haven't had to spray it down with water to help it cure and all that. But anyways, made it home. And I'm off the next couple days. Have to start on a little cleanup, get the tractor out, box blade, work on the driveway. Just clean up. It's just a mess around here. A lot of rain in a couple days, but that's all right. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day, and as always, we'll see you on the next video.